Want to create moody shots like these? Then you're in the right place. Let me show you this one light setup that I use. This one's perfect for clothing, jewellery brands, fitness, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And there are 3 main steps to it: using a grid, using directional lighting, and experimenting with black and white color grading. And at the end, I'll even cover a little editing trick to add a little, spice. All you need is one light. It can be a continuous light or a strobe, whatever you prefer. It doesn't really matter. It's just that with a flash, you'll be limited to only photography. Whereas with a continuous light like this one, you can do both, photos and videos. And for the best results, use a soft box with a grid over it, because the grid prevents the light from spilling and bouncing around other objects, creating deeper shadows. The next step is to use directional light, and this is light that's positioned at quite a big angle compared to your subject. Such as from the side like this, or even above your subject. This is called overhead lighting. And don't forget to experiment with different positions of the light compared to your subject. For example, if I step forward, to the side, behind, it creates dramatically different effects. One of my favorite looks is when the light is slightly above and behind the subject like this. Or from the side behind the subject like this. And the final step is to experiment with black and white color grading. The main thing is to desaturate to remove all the color, then usually increase the contrast a little bit, then experiment with highlights, shadows, whites and blacks until you get a look you're happy with. You can also use curves for more control and to push the highlights and shadows even further. And as promised, let's dive into an editing software of your choice and spice things up a little bit. I like to speed ramp between different shots, especially when there's movement involved. It makes the transitions between them a bit more interesting. To speed ramp, gradually speed up areas of your clip. For example, on this graph, the clip speeds up, goes back to normal, and then speeds up again at the end. And the effect looks something like this. And by the way, the concept is the same in all video editing programs. We'll cover Premiere Pro first, and then TikTok Editor on the phone. In Premiere Pro, right-click on your clip, go to Show Clip Keyframes, Time Remapping, and then click Speed. A line will appear across your clip. Right now that line is flat because nothing is sped up. Hold Command on Mac or Control on Windows and click on the line to add keyframes where you want the speed to change. Lift the section upwards to increase the speed. I set mine to about 300%. That's 3 times faster. Oh, and notice the clip even gets shorter once sped up. Next, grab the handles on your keyframes and pull them apart. This creates a gradual transition in speed instead of a sudden jump. For even smoother results, you can create an S-curve like this. And I love speed ramping between different shots. It creates cool transitions, especially if your shot already has some movement in it. And just in case you're not using Premiere Pro, let me show you how to speed ramp on your mobile phone using TikTok. Select your clip, tap speed, tap curve, go on to custom, then delete all the pre-made points and create your own keyframes at points you want to change the speed. And then just lift upwards at the points you wish to speed up your footage. It's as easy as that. But yeah, with this channel, I'm looking to build one of the world's greatest resources for creators, founders, and entrepreneurs. So if you found this one useful, please subscribe and join me on this adventure. Peace out.